day in my life.
We're gonna make this one a quick one. Yeah. I got 2 personal training lines at 7 tomorrow morning, so.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say tonight. Good.
What?
I thought you were saying I got 2 personal clients. Like,
no.
I thought you were saying coming in now.
No.
Dang.
That's nice. Got my main man, Bobby Checo.
Screaming my name.
Torching cows.
Let me piss first.
You can get a quick sweat in, but you ain't gonna like it. You haven't stepped on the scale at all, right? You have no idea.
I don't have to. I don't have one of those.
Oh, cool. Oh, you dry your whole head. You lost about a pound of hair.
Before you guys start, all this shit's my hair, right? My hair sticking up.
Looks good, man.
Make sure it's not like out of place. Sticking up.
We're going all the way down to the skivvies.
The skivvies?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we weighed in just like this in the beginning.
You can have shoes and shit on.
I had on shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Let's stick this. Oh, I got on like tidy.
Well, we're taking the shirt off. That was the whole point of sweating this. I was soaked up in that. I feel like I almost want to fucking blindfold you.
I feel like I'm burped. Touch myself.
You have any idea? You know where you think you're at?
I have no clue.
Alright, hop on up this motherfucker. Oh boy.
Alright, I weigh more than 0.
My nuts are tingling.
Safe to say we can hit the 200.
Alright, close your eyes. Somebody blindfold him.
Sure we get over 230, or right around 230.
Bro!
I have mine yet?
No. Hold on.
Yeah, I got butterflies. Can't stand straight.
Yo. 229.
Nice.
229. Weigh in number 1. That's fucking legit.
That's a 15 and a half pounds? 14 and a half? 15?
I don't know, somebody do the math.
We were 43.
43 and a half.
Yes, that's 14 and a half pounds.
14 and a half pounds. That is fucking legit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it. Man.
Yeah, jump back out there.
That's good, man.
I'll make sure I didn't get that one and stepped off.
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's real legit. Fuck yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I think the expectations, I think we were we were right close to where I thought we were going to be. You know, with just what all I had to go by was a mirror. You know, so we were right. I figured somewhere 10 to 15, and we came out on the top end of it. So it was exciting. It was exciting going into it because I knew, you know, I busted my ass for a month. Whatever it was, not much more I could have done better, I don't think. So, you know, it was exciting to see, like, it's almost like a paycheck. You can put in the work and see what you get at the end. But it was good. It was motivating. You know, afterwards, pretty motivated to keep going. So it's cool. That's you know, I think that's about it. It just, you know, hit all I got what I expected, maybe a little bit more. You know, to be honest with you, it's one of the first times I've ever not gauged daily off of a scale. So mainly because I don't even have a scale at the house anymore. I just, you know, look in the mirror, and from looking in the mirror every day, you don't notice too much change, but every once in a while, holy shit, you know, you really look different. So it's cool. What do you think?
I was excited about the weigh-in I think it went really well. I actually had no idea what to think for weight-wise leading up to it, because you don't really know. You know, like, you see so many people that their bodies react different when they start CrossFit. I don't know how much muscle he was going to put on. So you can't really go off of what the scale says. In this case, it was nice because you can. You know, it was cool that, you know, we got a good number. I wasn't necessarily excited about the number because the number was bigger than what we thought it was going to be. I was excited about the number because I think it allowed him to stay motivated. I think that if it were like a 3 or 4 pound, regardless, like he already knew that he looked different. But being this early into it, you only see 3 or 4 pounds off on the scale, regardless of how you look. It's kind of like a punch in the gut, you know, just because of what you think is supposed to be happening, you know. So I was just worried that it was going to be a number that wasn't big enough for him to keep interest, and I'm happy that it was a good, you know, it was a good chunk of weight. So I think that it allows us to do a couple things. One, it allows us to definitely keep the end goal of the 210 in mind, because I think that's still going to be a pretty decent number. But it also allows me to realize that his body's shedding weight pretty good, so we can start doing a lot more strength training and rebuilding of, you know, some muscle that needs to be happening anyway. You know, we're going to try to get a little bit stronger than we are right now. I don't want him to look like a little, you know, skinny beanpole when he's done. People ask or have asked what we've been doing for, you know, Shenk with food, and
I get asked that all the time.
Yeah, and it's and they're all looking for some sort of specific diet answer.
You're eating carbs?
Right.
I get that all the time.
Like they want me to either say that he's, you know, following macros, or he's, you know, doing keto, or, you know, the Whole30 or all this shit. And the thing is that what we're doing works because it's simple. There's no way to set yourself up for failure. The only way that Shenk can fail is by not sending us something. You know, that's it. For those that don't know, we're in a group message. It's just the 3 of us. And before Shenk eats anything, he has to send us a picture of it. He eats when he's hungry. I don't tell him when to stop eating. I don't tell him what to eat. He sends me a picture of it by making healthy choices. I tell him or dictate what he eats depending on what that picture is. If it's a picture of a Chipotle bowl and it's got, you know, a fuck ton of, you know, sour cream on it, I go scrape the sour cream off, or so on and so forth. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I will modify what his plate looks like some days. Like today, I said, dude, eat half the fruit, you know. And listen, but that's besides the point.
It's too late. I was hungry, and you replied late.
We were at Chipotle.
Right.
But anyway, it's the thing about that is that it allows people to not have failure. There's nothing that Shenk is doing with this that is beating to a certain drum, or there's no rules, there's no guidelines. So meaning that there's nothing that he can do on a daily basis where he feels as though he has not succeeded with it. It's also creating longevity. We're creating habits. We're not on a diet. We're creating something that can be maintained for forever by just making smart choices. That's it. And all we're doing is letting them have free reign of it. And then we're just saying, yeah, send us to us. And it's just holding him accountable. He's not going to eat a box of fucking donuts because he knows that he has to send it to us. All right? You can't do that with everybody, because some people will be like, I just won't send that motherfucker. You know? He has enough willpower and enough, you know, self-control that, you know, he'd feel bad too if he did that.
It'll show in here too.
And it would show in here. The biggest thing is that what we're going to look to do is get progressive with it. So the first month was minor tweaks. You know, we just let him have free reign and let him do whatever he wanted. We just said, hey, take half the rice off, do this, eat this, so on and so forth. hey, you might want to get some carbs in. I think that was the majority of our conversations.
Yeah, I think that was the main
there was
thing.
never a matter of anything where we were like, hey, don't do that. I think I said no to one thing, like something with mayonnaise. I think one time. I was like, no.
Yeah.
But I think that was it.
Yeah, that's what it was, chicken salad.
For the most part, what we're going to try to do is each month make it a little bit more strict. Never, going by some certain diet, but trying to hit certain goals and certain things throughout the day that we can try by month 4 to really kind of hone in a diet that we can kind of put our own name brand on with it for him specifically. This works. I can continue to do this for forever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's the goal behind the diet, and that's what it's worked. It's been working for the last month tremendously well. Mm-hmm. My question to Mike is there anything that he has not sent us that he has had to eat?
No, I mean,
is there anything that you feel guilty about that you've not?
No, honest to God, like if I don't send it to you, I tell you.
Right.
I didn't have time to eat this or to send you a picture. Like when I come in here the one night, like slice of bread and peanut butter on it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Which wasn't horrible, but evidently it's not good to eat fat right before a workout. Tasted good.
Yeah.
I was fucking hungry. It seems like the longer, as far as like staying, everybody knows what, to an extent. I mean, not as far as macros and all that stuff, but I feel like most people at this point in life know the choice between A and B, one being fried chicken or cheesesteaks or something, and the other being like grilled chicken on a salad. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna try and lose weight,
Right.
You know what you're supposed to be eating and what you're not supposed to be eating.
Exactly.
So as the farther we get into it, the easier it is to make the decision, because it's almost like you just used to. I know what lean, healthy foods I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like I can get complete satisfaction out of certain healthy foods, and I'm fine with it. And it's not like just one thing. I've found like a wide variety of things I can eat on the run. Places have certain things I know I can eat that, like I said, it's not nailed down to a diet, but I feel confident that I'm making the right decision when I eat it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So that like that kind of thing's gotten easier.
The biggest thing is that I think through him sending pictures, he gains education through trial and error.
Yeah,
meaning
exactly.
that he is doing what his idea of healthy eating is, and then we're tweaking it. We're not telling him what to eat, which causes him to shut off his brain and just do what he's told. Mm-hmm. He has to make the decision, which is going to make him understand it and learn it. Something that will stick with him, and he'll be able to apply that for the remainder of everything that he's doing.
There's honestly been things I've sent, and I get a reply, awesome, looks delicious. For real? It does. I was about to, that's my wife's, but I'm about to eat it now. I didn't think it was about, it's not something horrible, but it just, to me, it didn't strike me as something, you would eat when you were losing weight. I think it was like a burrito bowl or something. Mm-hmm. It just seemed like it was a lot of rice and a lot of fat in the beans and everything, but it was lunchtime and
okay. Hold on a second.
went well.